Court is calling 2021 CR 4966 State versus Marcy Rose Martinez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
I think I'll wait for the state.
All right, Mr. Leal, if you'll move over so she can come through. No, Ms. Martinez, okay.
Albert Chávez versus Martinez.
And are you Ms. Martinez? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Marcy Rose Martinez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 4966 for the offense of attempted fraudulent use or possession of identifying information on August 26, 2021 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 5 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Marcy Rose Martinez then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December of 2022 in violation of condition number 5.
All right, so are you reading from the original motion to revoke?
Judge, it says here state supplement.
I don't have the state supplemental. Did you review the supplemental motion from the state to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney?
We reviewed the one she has. State's motion to supplement any motion to enter adjudication of guilt.
All right, Ms. Martinez, did you review that with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the violation of condition number 5, how do you plead? True or not true? I'm sorry? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? You need to say yes or no and speak up. Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation? I'm sorry, this is a misdemeanor. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with this paperwork. All right. So you're looking at up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yeah.
You need to speak so she can type it.
Yeah,
No, the answer is yes or no. Do you understand?
yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
No.
All right, you want,
I think she's a little confused.
all right, so here's the thing. You've pled true to violation of condition number 5. Do you understand that? You need to say yes or no.
Yes.
All right, so you understand that you've pled true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that in violation of condition number 5, they're saying that you didn't report?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you want to plead true to that? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, do you understand because you've pled true to that, regardless of whatever agreement you have with the state, I can revoke you and sentence you up to a year in the Bexar County Jail
Yes, ma'am.
and up to a $4,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes.
Knowing all those things, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There's not, Judge.
Judge, if I may, so there were some other violations, and I didn't say, but we're waiving it again, because just proceeding on with the one that we read. We don't have an agreement, and the state is asking that you enter an adjudication of guilt against the defendant, revoke for community supervision and sentence her to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail.
All right, and what are you requesting?
Judge, I'm requesting reinstatement and I'd like to call my client as a witness.
All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Marcy Rose Martinez.
Yes.
Thank you. So Ms. Martinez, you entered into a term of probation with the state back in 2001.
Yes, sir.
And when you did that, were you reporting to probation in person?
No, I didn't report.
How were you supposed to report?
Going to the office.
Okay.
Going to the office.
And so,
All right, so here's the thing. You're whispering. The court reporter cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. So the testimony that your attorney is seeking to elicit from you, if you want me to make a decision on what you're saying, I need to hear you. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you may continue.
Thank you. And so, were you asked to report by Zoom?
I'm not sure. I couldn't hear because the phone kept on breaking up.
Were you doing, your orientation on the phone
No, I was doing my court on the phone, on Zoom.
when you entered your plea?
Yes.
Okay. And so after you entered your plea, did you talk to someone from probation?
No, I wasn't able to do it.
Did anybody from probation call you?
No.
Did you call them?
No, because I didn't, well, I did, because I got to hear her, and she said that my probation officer's name. So I tried getting a hold of her, then, but I didn't get no answer. They didn't come back.
Okay. At the time, where were you living?
I was homeless at the time.
Did you have a car?
No,
Did you have a job?
no.
Were you living on the street?
Mhm.
And so,
All right, so here's the thing. You need to stop with this stuff because guess what? The court reporter cannot take down and when they look at the record, doesn't mean anything to anybody. Do you understand? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 38.
All right, so you're going to have to open your mouth and speak so that the court reporter can hear you and so that I can hear you.
Okay.
You may continue.
thank you, Judge. And so you were homeless, you didn't have a car, didn't have a place to live, didn't have a job.
Yes.
And so, since then, here we are, 2025. When did you get arrested? Approximately.
Recently,
Yes.
on the 12th.
Okay. And, were you charged with a new offense?
No.
Have you been charged with any offense since 2021?
No.
And so were you homeless when you got arrested this time?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's going to be different this time if the judge would consider keeping you on probation?
You know, this time, hopefully, I'm trying to get into maybe for hope so that way I can stay on top of that. As well.
I can't hear. I'm mumbling.
You got to speak up, please.
Maybe I can't open my phone. I can't open it.
So what would be different this time?
I'm trying to get help, you know, I'm trying to take my classes and stuff like that, everything that I need to take care of.
Okay. Do you have any family support here in town?
No,
Do you have any adult children?
no,
Any siblings or parents?
no.
Okay. And so if the judge does give you probation, you're gonna try and go to Haven for Hope and see if they'll let you stay in the courtyard or something?
No, once I sign in, then I have to wait. She said like 2 weeks, maybe not even 2 weeks, maybe a week to get into the site, so that way I'll be signing.
Okay, all right. Thank you. No further questions, Judge.
Any other questions?
Yes. Ms. Martinez, so when you were placed on deferred adjudication back in 2021, you provided an address of 1919 Jamar to probation. So were you living at that address at that time?
I was, but my friend, she got kicked out.
Okay. And so did you notify probation that the address had changed?
No, because I have no idea.
Okay. And were you aware that probation had went to that address multiple times to try to get in contact with you?
No, because we would have gotten to that.
Okay. And as part of your conditions, you were allowed to report virtually, but you were also provided the option to report in person. So did you ever make any attempts to go down to the probation officer to let them know what was going on with you?
No, because I tried calling, but she said to get a hold of her first, but I didn't know that I couldn't have got a hold of them on the phone.
Okay. As part of your conditions as well, you were supposed to gain employment and provide proof of that within 30 days of being placed on probation. Did you comply with that condition?
No,
Okay. And then also you were ordered to take a parenting class. Did you ever do that?
no.
I have no further questions.
Any further questions?
No further questions, no further witnesses, just argument.
All right, I'll hear argument.
Judge, I would ask the court to consider putting her back on deferred. She's had a lot of financial reversals. She hasn't been able to get her act together. It's not from a desire to be out there committing crimes and doing wrong or, creating victims. It's more, she needs assistance more than anything else. She's homeless. She didn't do what she needed to do, but she also didn't have a phone, didn't have a car, didn't have an apartment or a house or anything. So it's not as a disrespect to the system or the court, but more just a complete lack of resources on her part. So we would ask the court to consider keeping her on. If the court won't do that, we would ask the court to give her the shortest sentence possible on a Class A. Which could be as little as a day.
Okay. So I appreciate your defense counsel's argument. I think it's a great argument, but this is what I don't understand. Why is it that people can't find resources when they're on probation, but they can find resources and rides to commit fraud because that's what you're here for, attempted fraud. So you are able to find a ride to steal from this person. And the complainant in this case, guess what? That complainant has to go out and who knows, maybe find a ride to change all of his bank accounts, to find a ride. And everybody knows how the Social Security office is. You have to go down there. And I think now you just go down there to set an appointment. They don't even see you. And then once you set an appointment, then you have to go back and you have to bring certain paperwork. And if you don't have that paperwork, they'll make you come back and then you get set off. So my question for you is, why can you find rides and resources to commit a crime, but you can't find rides or resources or pick up a phone and call probation to say, hey, I'm having issues? Explain that to the court.
I really wasn't thinking at the time, that I went and did that. Yeah,
I'm sorry,
right.
what?
I wasn't thinking right at the time, and yes, when we go to do something wrong, yeah, of course we're gonna have a right to work, Well, I tried to have it right there, but I didn't want to go down there for anything, because I kept on calling and I tried getting a hold of them a couple of times. And
Wait a minute, you said you didn't want to go down there for a ride. Why?
I didn't want to go down there for anything because I already had called a few times. I left them my number for them to call me back and they never called me back. So I figured that they were busy, and then we're going through that COVID. So I figured that they weren't even going to allow me to get in there to see them at the time.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No, Judge.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is finding you guilty. Court is going to sentence you to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail, give you credit for any time served. There's a $4,000 fine, time and money to run concurrent. There's to be no contact with Gennaro, Gennaro. Last name is, I think it's Locricio, Locriccio. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. You're going to have to do better. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ashley Medina. Thank you. Court is calling 2024 CR 007345, State versus Ashley Nicole Medina. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Thomas Beck.
And are you Miss Medina?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Are there any applications?
Yes, Judge. Probation.
Okay, let me see.
Okay. Get to fill that out.
I do not have an application for probation.
Sorry about that, Judge.
Oh, that's okay.
Tender.
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated with a child under 15 as a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do so believe.
Ms. Medina, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is recommending 2 years in the state jail facility. There's a $500 fine. State recommends community supervision and ignition interlock for half the term. Did you understand that to be your agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the agreement?
It is, Judge. We're hoping that you'll probate the fine, but that is the agreement.
State, is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there being such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, community service hours, and parenting classes and the DOEP course and regular UAs. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consents with your attorneys? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, she obviously was taking drugs and she's very motivated. She's changed totally, but she's been incarcerated and she wants to make this probation and solve her drug problem.
So what were you thinking?
I clearly wasn't thinking, and I had had a lot of time to think about it, and I do regret what I did. I have remorse for everything. I'm known better than that, and I was just going through a really difficult time for the last couple of months before that happened, and it's no excuse, but I was bad judgment, and I do apologize for it.
Is Child Protection Services involved?
I had a case, but I got it closed.
Okay, let's unpack that a little bit.
They
When you say you got it closed, obviously you're in custody. There's no way they will return your child to you because you're in custody. So what happened?
Well, when this first happened, I did get a case, but I did the classes and I did the drug test, and I was able to get that case closed.
Well, so why are you in custody?
I had a warrant.
She couldn't make bond.
All right, so Did they pick her up on the same day that this happened? Because the offense date for this is May 9th, 2023.
Yeah.
So you've been in custody since May 9th?
No.
All right,
They
so,
dismissed the case for further investigation and brought it. I think that's what happened.
State, is this a case that was dismissed and re-indicted?
Do not know the answer to that question, Your Honor.
Definitely wasn't. I can show you the print.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm looking up now through.
For the record, it's Megan Galloway. So this case was dismissed in April of the same year, of last year, and the dismissal was re-entered again in November with the same April date, but it was indicted before that November date that you see in your computer. So I don't know if it was a clerical error of them entering the dismissal again in November, but if you look at the dismissal that's scanned in the system, it has an execution date of April. And so,
For the dismissal of the case?
yes, so it was dismissed in April for further investigation. And then it was indicted again once we got the toxicology results
okay.
back. And then for some reason, that dismissal that was submitted in April was entered into the system again, but no new dismissal was submitted to the court.
Okay. All right, that explains things. So are you employed?
Not currently, but I'm very sure I can get a job as soon as I can.
Doing what?
I'm sorry?
Doing what?
Anything that I can to make money, until I find something I enjoy doing.
I'm sorry, what?
I can do anything, until I get somewhere I want to be. I've worked in a lot of places, so I have a lot of experience, and I'm willing to do whatever I need to do.
All right, everyone, you need to whisper so that I can hear. All right. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. In custody, this is what I want done. I want a TAP evaluation, follow TAP recommendations, proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. Ignition interlock for half the term. How far did you go in school?
I graduated and I was a dental assistant.
All right, there's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution, parenting classes, and probation. If she completed parenting classes as a part of this case, then the court will deem it satisfied. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. And I'm going to order the DWI education course and victim impact panel live. And I'm going to order 1 year license suspension. State, is there any restitution to the complainants?
Judge, it's to be determined.
All right, so, counsel, I think there's gonna be a restitution amount because there's a school bus involved from my reading of things. So what we'll do, if there's an issue with the restitution, we'll set it for a restitution hearing. All right, so there'll be restitution, if any. And that will be to her daughter who was in the vehicle with her. And also they don't have the names of the children on the school bus, but so that the record is clear, the driver of the school bus was a Mr. Abonce, or Abonce, Abonce. So it's him and the 21 students who are on the bus. And there's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else?
Okay.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No,
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Who is here on Alexander Patino?
Santo, toma asiento, por favor.
Court is calling 2024 CR 10692, State versus Alexander Patino. Can I have parties announced for the record, for the state,
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
for the defense?
Trustee Sepulveda, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Patino?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? And did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Alexander Patino who was placed on community supervision in 2014 CR 10692
Yes, ma'am.
for the offense of injury of the child with intentional bodily injury on November 15, 2019 for a term of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 1 for about the 9 days, December 2024. The good part of Texas. Been a house and it's been a bit of the offense, without stated violation condition.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
A good way to make violations.
Any objections to the waiver?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, and it is to deny the motion to adjudicate. Any of the individual was deferred. With the understanding he is going to the misdemeanor court later to include the DWI. Also to add conditions to this case, defensive driving, obtain a TAP evaluation, intensive outpatient treatment, DWI education, VIP live.
All right, I'm so sorry. Let's go off the record for a moment.
He is already on
Yes.
probation.
He's already on
Oh, I'm sorry.
regular supervision. Yes.
Here it said that that's what I said on this one.
Okay, yes. So he's on probation for 10 years with the underlying sentence of 10 years. So you want to deny the motion, alternate amend conditions to include?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm sorry, could you repeat?
Yeah. Is it back on the record, Judge?
Yes, we're back on the record.
So, yeah, Judge, actually, it's deny the motion to revoke, continue it on the probation with including defensive driving condition, TAP evaluation be obtained, intensive outpatient treatment, DWI education, VIP live, monthly UAs, and sober support meetings, and then also to add the condition number 1.
All right, is that your proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to follow that
We
agreement?
are, Your Honor, please. My client's been on since 2019. He's apparently have 2 children, a 2-year-old and a 15-year-old. He had not seen them for quite some time. I think he was going through or an episode of depression. He made a mistake. He's remorseful for that mistake. He's willing to do whatever the court orders him to do, and he's expressed that he will not be back in court again if you allow him to complete those classes. He's just asking for an opportunity to satisfy the probation and get this behind him.
All right, probation? Yes, sir. What is the recommendation? All right. Then the court will deny the motion, alternate amend conditions to include defensive driving. We'll need an updated TAP evaluation. DWI, education course, VIP Live, monthly UAs, ignition interlock until further notice, 120 sober meeting, 120 sober meetings in 120 days. And we'll do a MIC evaluation that can be done out of custody. Is there anything else, probation? Let's see what the TAP evaluation recommends. If TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. If they recommend outpatient treatment, we're going to still start with intensive outpatient treatment. And the reason why I'm doing intensive outpatient treatment, because you knew you could potentially be going to prison for 10 years. You're not allowed to drink while you're on probation at all. And you still made the choice to drink. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
I believe that these courses will, I've already started looking into other classes as well. But I believe these will help.
All right. And if there's something else you need, let the court know. That's what probation is here for. The state agreed with your attorney to place you on probation. So everybody wants you to be successful, but we can't help you if you don't let probation know what's going on in your life and that you need extra help. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.